Hey guys, I hope you're having a good week. This week I want to talk about trust. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." In the good ways, in the bad ways, in the seedy things that you think that he doesn't want to hear about, you have to give those things to him because if you hold on to it, it will lead to your destruction. You can't lean on the Lord with all of your heart 90%. If you're holding on to that problem even a little bit, then He can't give you the solution that He has for you because you are still relying on yourself. There's no situation in life that's so difficult that you can't get out of it. And I know that when you're in a really hard place, it's so hard to see daylight, but in those instances when you can see an escape, you have to take it in that moment. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Proverbs 3:7. You can't give it to him but not give it to him. You can't see what fix he has while still holding on to what you think is going to get you out of a situation. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. You have to run toward him with everything in you. The situation that you're going through isn't impossible. And it's not worth messing up again because you're just going to have to come right back to the place where you are in that difficult moment. And God will forgive you and he does sympathize with your situation, but it's not impossible. So when you find yourself in that difficult place and you have just a brief moment of clarity when you know you shouldn't be doing what you are, know that you need to trust in the Lord with all of your heart. You can't have a plan B when it comes to these struggles. God is the only one who's going to get you out of these situations. And Proverbs 3, verse 6 says, "In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." God knows that you want to be delivered from this situation, and he's trying to deliver you from this situation, but you have to allow yourself to be pressed in order to handle the greatness that's ahead of this trial. Because you can't handle that blessing unless you can handle the weight of the test that you're currently in. He will direct your paths. You aren't going through a difficult time just because God felt like squeezing you today. Everything happens for a purpose and everything works together for the good of those that love the Lord. So when you're in the middle of it and you don't know why anything is happening, just trust him. I've been in enough situations where I know that there's just nothing to do but to trust God and to see him through, and that there's going to be something brighter on the other side of it. Amen. Hey Solomon, where you been? I've been letting life handle God instead of the other way around, and it having been such a long time since I posted, I would have loved to have